This is Colome, and this is their 2012 Estate Malbec. So Colome is in Salta, which has the highest altitude vineyards in all of Argentina, maybe all of the world. They're sourcing grapes for this wine from 3 different estate vineyards at different altitudes, going from about 3,000 up to almost 10,000 feet above sea level, which is pretty remarkable. They're growing grapes at those heights. And 100% Malbec. But you know, when you're up at that height, you just have such intensity of sunlight coming down to let these grapes ripen and develop. And of course, you have very, very little rainfall. I'm sure they're doing some irrigation, but they're able to balance the ripening of the grapes with the water, with the sunlight, and of course the cooling effect that takes place at night. Because in the daylight with all the sun, you have nice warming, but then when that sun goes down, suddenly you have a huge temperature variation, and all of this makes those grapes ripen very, very slowly, develop lots of flavors, balance, maintain good acidity levels, and that's how you make complex wine. So they're fermenting everything separate, and they're aging in French oak barrels for 15 months. They put it together, and here it is. It's got a really nice nose. Is really pretty. Violets. Getting on this right away. Ooh. Well, some raspberry in there too. A little bit of anise. Some sort of wood smoke, maybe. But it's those floral notes are so nice. You know, Malbec is one of these wines that's rarely subtle, and the nose is usually pretty big and pretty bold, but it's really pretty like this. Let's taste it. Is pretty bold on the palate. It's pretty rich, but it's so nicely balanced. I mean, there's almost an elegance to it in that the acidity in the wine lifts it up and keeps some of those intense, heavy flavors from taking over. But I get lots of nice fruit. I get cherries, raspberries, a little hint of like strawberry. I get those nice sort of anise notes in there, some spiciness to this wine too. And the tannins are very supple. This is really tasty. Comes together so nicely. Probably could age it a little bit more and see a little bit more development, secondary aromas, secondary flavors, but those nice fruit flavors that are on it right now are so appealing. Happy drinking.